guys? Timbo here. Woo! So here's the update. I believe we left off on the 18th or the 19th. So this is going to be, I don't know, the 19th day to, what are we on? I think it's the 25th, maybe, something like that. I'm not sure. But here we go. Gorilla Challenge update. So I'm at the point now where my calories are still low, so I'm not as I would like to be, but my energy is picking up. My energy is staying a little bit more consistent, even more than it was before. Digestion is beautiful. No bloat. Inflammation is really down. I do find that now when I even try to eat something that I'm not supposed to, immediately my stomach doesn't feel right. So that's cool. I'm already starting to transition. Oh, I'm also digesting raw vegetables a little bit better. Because when we're used to digesting really, really crappy carbs or high sugar, meals and stuff like that, like processed and things of that sort, our body does not get efficient at breaking down raw vegetables and fruits. More the vegetables than the fruits, you know what I mean? That's not really the issue, but the vegetables and stuff like that does not process that well when we're not used to eating raw. So as you start to continue this journey of eating clean and raw, you start to break it down and utilize it a lot better, and the system actually starts getting back to where it's supposed to be. We should be able to digest, raw vegetables. So that's what I'm experiencing now, is that I am digesting it very well, very quick, in a nice consistent pattern. What else we got? Mental clarity is much better, because without the spikes and stuff, I get to keep the same momentum of mental focus and physical energy, and that's very, very nice. And I think that's really where we're at now, because right now it's just going to continue to get the benefits here and there. My skin is a little bit better. It's not as oily, because that's what was happening before. It was just not. I mean, everything gets affected. Hair, skin, your glands. I mean, everything starts to change. I'm finding that I'm a little bit less inflamed all around, especially in the glands in my neck and stuff like that. And I'm somebody that I'm very in tune with my system, very in tune with my body, and I find that it's very sensitive to a lot of things. And when I start eating like crap or having a crappy lifestyle, whatever, I do adapt. I mean, that's what every human body does. It does adapt. But mine, so I notice changes very quickly, and I'm very in tune with that. And I'm noticing that my whole system's different. Oh, and also my endurance, without even training cardio or anything, which I don't do, I have much more wind, much more endurance for the jogging aspect, the HIIT work, and things like that. So that's pretty cool. I do like that benefit of it. It is very nice. Blood pressure seems to be down. It's nice and easy. There's not much resistance in there, because now all the systems are starting to regulate and act right. So that's nice. The metabolism's staying on an even burn, because when you're not eating correctly or don't have a schedule of eating or anything, the metabolic system can go up and down, and the yo-yo effect is not good at all. Okay, you're better off eating something rather than not eating anything. And I have been starting to eat more of the breakfast and stuff like that. I've been doing a little bit better on the meal prep this weekend, because we're on Saturday, so I think tomorrow I'm going to be grabbing my foods and prepping my stuff for next week. that's exciting because I had the best results when I was prepping my food. I mean, the best. When I was bodybuilding, I was the biggest I was for meal prep. That's the only way I was able to maintain that. And it takes a lot of the stress out because on that one day that you dictate for meal prep, you get to just, get all of the aggravation out of the way of what you're going to eat for the rest of the week. So that now when it comes on Wednesday and you're super busy, you don't got to worry about stopping getting food, doing this or whatever, going back to the house to make your food, whatever you want to do. It's already done. Just throw it in a bag or a cooler, whatever it is, take it with you, done. So that's where we're heading. That's what I would like people to start thinking about, is doing some meal prep and really increasing those greens and vegetables and stuff like that, because the benefits are just astronomical. Also too, I had a conversation with my uncle, and he was saying that he had something up with his knee and that he was eating a lot of meat to try to get the protein to recover, but now he's having issues because of so much meat that he's eating. Cholesterol's going up and stuff like that.
In 2 miles, take exit 7B onto MA 140 north toward Foxborough.
Okay, thank you for interrupting the video, Google Maps lady. Anyway, so there's really no need to have that much protein, okay? It's been, people have been misled by this whole, we need a tremendous amount of protein in order to survive. Like, most doctors don't come across somebody who has low protein. I mean, you really gotta, either not eat anything or, just be eating, the most superficial foods in order for you to, to kind of just have some kind of fuel, and then that'll affect you. But for the most part, you don't need to get out of control crazy with these protein stuff. And then you got bodybuilders saying, oh, it's a protein synthesis window. I'm gonna end up cutting this video short because I'm not trying to go on a rant. But the protein synthesis window is 48 to 72 hours. We don't, you'll have the cortisol spikes and you'll semi go into a catabolic state, which means you're going to start eating yourself, or your body starts eating itself. But that's not as dramatic as people are seeing. Oh, you need to get a ton of protein right after your workout or right before you work out, da-da-da. Listen, if you just hit your consistency mark, that's going to change things on its own. Yeah, I'm taking 7B. Is this 7? No, this is 7A. I'm heading to Foxborough to go do a demo at YMCA. For Peanut, baby. Woo! Anyway, so that's the deal. Don't worry about the protein synthesis window. As long as you're consuming an adequate amount of protein.
Take exit 7B onto MA 140 north toward Foxborough.
So, for the most part, between, I want to say between 50 and 100 grams of protein would be good for the average person, no matter what you're doing. If you try to hit that every single day, in a consistent form. In a consistent form, you're going to get a lot more out of than trying to slam a bunch of protein after a workout. That's going to make a difference for the fact that you didn't eat proper for the last, 24 to 48 hours prior. I'm sorry, but that amount of protein isn't going to save your gains. It's the consistency mark. Go for the consistency. Go for the overall. You know what I mean? That's what's going to win. That's what's going to get you the results that you want. All right? So that's the update that we have. I'm almost at YMCA.
In 1.7 miles, continue on to South Street.
That lady's pissing me off. Shush! Go out there, dominate your day, live life to the fullest, and remain grateful.